Hi there, Anna Stanley and Jodie Brown coming to you from the Claudelands Arena in Hamilton, where the Magic have been too strong for the mainland Tactix, 57-50, but Jodes, the Tactix, boy, they pushed them the whole way, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, and Magic tried to go away. They went on mini runs of 4 or 5, but it was the Tactix that just, to their credit, held in there, just weren't able to get that bonus point right at the end.
So it was their second win in a row for the Magic, and their attacking has been in sublime form. They were again tonight, in particular their shooters, Faulkner and in particular Kelsey McPhee, earning herself an MVP performance.
Well, she did fantastic tonight, and right from the opening whistle too, both of them going strongly to the post. I like the way McPhee went and found a body, and she held nice space. She indicated with her arm, and she didn't move too soon. She waited till the ball was in the air and in flight, and that took Jane Watson out of the game. Faulkner, for me, also shooting 90%, backing up her performance from the Stars last week, was in sensational form, and it's good to see that she's getting some consistency in her game and being able to back up game after game.
Yeah, great combination starting to build between those two, but stark contrast down the other end of the court for the Tactix. They really only have one shooter by the name of Ali Bird. She gets good volume, really accurate, but just doesn't have the support, Jodie.
Well, they may only have one shooter, but she's a tall shooter, and they're getting the ball to her, so she was really strong tonight for them. We've been heavily critical of her, but she was the go-to girl. Shooting up until about 30 minutes into that game, she shot all of their goals, and it was really Kate Beveridge and Brooke Lever in that later part of the game that came on, just not able to support her, and this is the area where the Tactix certainly need to find some answers if they're going to be continue to be in this competition.
Yeah, and we talked about the Magic shooting end being on point tonight, but they couldn't have done it without the support of their mid-court, and Sam Sinclair was in great form, and she had a real good tussle against Kimiora Poi, but came away with some great deflections.
Well, probably her best game of the season, Sam Sinclair. She came up with 7 intercepts. That's a massive lot of intercepts, and most of them were running through the ball, as you've just seen there. Was able to cut the line of the ball, another fantastic intercept, but take the ball strongly with 2 hands, and like you say, had a really good battle with Poi in the mid-court, good tussle, passing and cutting on each other. But I think it was her leadership through the middle, especially with she had 2 different wing attacks tonight, and her ability to pick up that ball and create that dominant force down there on defence with Geno Sutherland as well.
Yeah, well, as we take a look at the full-time stats, well, the Magic, they had a few more attempts at goal than the Tactix. Goal percentage pretty similar. The Magic a few more on 88%. Well, deflections towards the end of the match, very similar as well, but by half-time, Magic had more. And penalty count, look at that, the Magic massive on 60 compared to the Tactix 27. And the individual shooting stats, well, Bird was strong. Kelsey McPhee was certainly, had her probably MVP performance of the ANZ Premiership on 87% and well supported by Faulkner. So, of course, it was the Magic's second win in a row in the ANZ Premiership. They are climbing up that ladder. They are in 4th position. They'll need to continue to keep on their winning ways if they want to push for 3rd. But from us here at the Claudelands Arena, it was, of course, the Magic over the Tactix, 57-50.
Oh, shooter.